So to continue, the problem I had was the standard problem. That's the fact that the retractor here blocks the seat, and the seat doesn't go back far enough. So I'm going to give you 3 different solutions to solve the problem, and I'm pretty much in the middle. I'll get right to it. The first solution is to swap the seats. If you swap the seats, I found, at least in my car, you gain about an inch, maybe an inch and a half of leg room, which is, just enough for me to be comfortable. This seat is actually the passenger seat. It's non-power, and so what you'll have to do is I suggest using 14 gauge or better wire. You'll have to make yourself a splice, and you do that using butt splices. You don't just twist the wires together. Use butt splices and crimp them really hard. In this case, if you're using 14 gauge wire, you'd use blue butt splices. Use the high quality ones. You cut the end of this off maybe 4 inches to give yourself some room to change it back in the future, and you splice this in where it's cut, strip, 2 butt splices to here, cut, strip, 2 butt splices, and now you can move your power seat back and forth, because you're going to be able to need to do that to install it on the passenger side. So that's your first solution, and I believe you can. I was able to gain the leg room while I used the stock retractors, which block the seat. Next, to get the seat to be able to move back further, you need to get rid of the stock retractors. So these seat belts, as you can see here, bolt directly up. Don't use the stock retractors. Use this retractor here. There's plenty of seat belt here, and I'll put a link to where you can get these seat belts at. Taking this point out is pretty easy. You take out these 2 here, you pull this up, you pull this up, you get something here, you pry it up slightly, and then you just physically pull it up. There's 4 clips in here that hold this in. You just pull it up, and that's it. Then there's these 2 here. Oh, sorry, you have to also take out the back seat. So to take the back seat out, there's it's commonly available, but there's 2 clips under here, a single clip, 1 on each side. You push those in and pull up on the seat. You can see them if you get down there. You can see there's like the front of a square button. You push those in, the back seat will come out. For the upper back seat, there's 2 bolts, and then in the center, you actually have to, in the center up here, about right here, there's a cable, or like a stiff wire that hooks into a clip in the back. You have to push down and pull out on this part, and then you just pull up on the rest of the seat. There's 2 tabs there, and then the back seat will be removed. There's 1 clip here, and there's several more after that. You simply pull this out. This whole portion is there's only 2 clips here. You just pull this out. This whole part will come out, and you can see your retractor at that point. The new seat belts, retractors, come with a 1/2 inch spacer. Use that 1/2 inch spacer below where you bolt the retractor to. This way the seat belt material doesn't drag on the bottom of the car frame part, so that you get full motion. So use a T50 on all these. With these seat belts, you can keep your stock your stock seat belt receivers. And so these seat belts hook up directly to them with no problem. As you can see, hook them up, so yeah, very easy. As you can see, I'm not a professional, but anyway, that gets rid of these retractors, and then you can use the LMR seat extenders, get you your full 3 inches backwards. And there's also another mod you can do to the seats that I'll attach to this video, which will get you another 1.5 inches. So altogether, you know, we can get quite a bit. All right, that's it for right now. I'll get back to you.